Hey everyone, Adam here. So in this video I'm just going to explain how to set up and add product options to any products you are selling in your shop. So this will allow you to add variations such as sizing or colours, anything you need a customer to choose on specific products that you sell. Now adding options to a product is a two-step process. You first have to set up the option and then you apply the options to the products. So to begin with, you want to click Shop in the top menu. And in the left hand side is the product options section, so click here. Now in this account you can see I've already got a range of different options, and this sort of shows you the flexibility that it offers. So I've got things such as adding batteries or adding needles. So this test site is a site selling wool and knitting equipment, so I've got a variation of different things here that we can put in place on the products we're selling. Now in this video I want to add a size option to a product that I'm selling, which is a hat and scarf set. So to add a new product option, click on the top right button here. And the first thing you need to do is give an option a name. So as I say, I'm adding an option for a hat and scarf set, and it's actually the hat size I'm offering. So I'm going to just call this option hat size. And then it's asking if you want this to be required or not. So if I select yes, it means the customer has to choose an option. So I want the customer to choose and tell me what size they want. So I'm going to say yes, and then click add. Now we get to choose the type of option that we want to offer. So if you click on the first setting, you've got a drop-down list or a custom text box. Now for this, I'm going to offer small, medium and large. So I'm going to have a drop-down list. But if you had something where you wanted someone to tell you something that they wanted to be included, a text box would be a good option there. So I'm going to have drop-down list. Now for the first one, I'm just going to put small as my first option. There isn't going to be a price increase, but that is something you can set if you would like to. And the same with the weight increase. I'm not going to have that change with this option. But again, if you're adding options to something and you wanted the weight to increase as they choose something larger, then you can set that up here. Default item, yes, I do want this to be a default item for this option, so I'm going to include yes. So this will mean it will be included in the option. And then add another item, create another item after this one. Yes, I do want to create another item because I need to do medium and large. So I'm going to say yes, and then add item. So the next one, same again, drop down list, medium. And the same with these settings, I'm not changing any of those. I do want it to be a default item. And again, I'm going to add one more item after this. I'm going to click yes there. And then finally, I'm going to have large. Same for those, default item. But this time, that's the last option I'm going to add because I'm not going to add anything else. So I can leave that to no and then click add item. That will take you back to this screen. And as I've got multiple different options here, you can see the new one I've just added here, hat size, has now been listed. Now, if you click the drop down button just on the left here, it just shows you the options you've got added. If for any reason you wanted to add something else, you can just click this plus button here and you can add a further option to that, to what you've just set up. So now I've got the option in place, I now need to apply it to the product. So if I go back to my shop at the top here, and now the product I'm going to add it to is this hat and scarf pattern set here. So if I click edit this product, and then this will take you into the product edit page. Now you'll see a tab here called product options. So I'm going to want to click on here. And then in this drop down button, click that. It's going to show you all the product options you've currently set up in the previous screen we were at. Now I'm looking for the one I've just set up, which is hat size. So I click that. I'm going to click add. Do I want to make this option required? I do, because I want to know from the customer if they need to, I want to know their size. So I click add. And now you can see the options have been added. So we've got small, medium and large. If for any reason you wanted to change the order of what's displayed, you can click and drag the items. So I've added my options now. So I'm going to click Save Changes. And I'm going to take you back to the shop. Now I can just show you how that looks on the actual site. So if I just go to my shop and find the hat. Here's the hat. Here's the hat and scarf pattern, and now this product has a hat size option, and you've got small, got medium and large. And if I try to add it to the basket without selecting one, I get the pop-up saying, please choose, please fill in one of the required fields. So it's not allowing me to choose that without setting the size, which is what I want because I want to know from the customer what hat size they need. So with product options, There's a whole range of different things you can set up. As I say, there's colours and weight and sizes. We've got a very detailed help guide that goes into the different possibilities that product options allow you to set up, and you can get quite specific about it. So it's quite a useful and powerful tool for any products you want to set up. If you have any questions though, or you're a little bit unsure about what can be set up with product options, do get in touch with your account manager and they'll be happy to talk you through it. Thanks for watching.